Mother of the teenage girl accused of starting the Cocos fire continued her testimony today. She appeared very uncomfortable, reluctantly answering questions about her daughter's alleged actions. CBS News 8's Steve Price is live downtown with more on today's testimony. Steve?
And Carlo, there was some key testimony in court today, including the teen's mom admitting that her daughter told her that she had set at least 2 fires. Now, because that teen is only 14 years old, we're not showing her face in court, and we've also deleted her name when it was said.
Had you ever known her to be playing around with any matches or lighters?
No.
The mother of the 14-year-old, who's facing 4 felony charges, including arson, took the stand for a second day.
Did tell you that she started both fires with a lighter?
She did.
The teen, who is a nationally recognized cyclist, is accused of setting one fire May 13th of last year that was quickly extinguished, and a second fire the next day.
It is so out of character for her to do something like that. She was focused on the national championships that were coming up the next month. She was training hard for that.
Prosecutors say an ember from that second fire traveled about a half mile into a canyon, sparking what would become the Cocos fire, which destroyed 36 homes, burned nearly 2,000 acres, and caused mass evacuations.
The smoke was moving to the west.
John Melson, who took more than 400 photographs of the fire, some of which we showed you earlier this week in a News 8 feature, also took the stand. His pictures provide a timeline for the fire, but answered no questions about who started it.
I did not see anything suspicious.
The teen's attorney says he doesn't believe the flying ember theory and plans to bring on his own expert later to dispute that. Also on the stand today.
Quite often that is kind of the general area of where the fire most likely started.
A technician with the Sheriff's Bomb Arson Unit who investigated the fire to figure out when it started and if it was intentionally set.
There was no reports of lightning or anything that day.
The detective also interviewed the teen's mom and sister right after the fire, and what they told him back then doesn't match all of what's being said now on the stand during the trial. As a result, the judge can choose which testimony he believes to be more accurate. And if convicted on all of the current charges, the teen could face more than 13 years in custody. And Barbara Lee and Carlo, just because the case is being handled here in downtown, I should let you know that the teen is still being tried as a juvenile, not as an adult. So no jury in this case. Instead, her fate will be decided by the judge.
Thanks, Steve.